Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. What I'm doing today is making some Christmas gifts, starting off with some coasters that I ordered through Amazon. And then I painted them in the color Plaster by Waverly. Here's a couple of the designs I'm going to use. I'm doing a set of 4 with all of the Santa. This is the IOD 2023 Christmas transfers. They have another set of transfers. I believe they're some type of fairies and woodlands. But I got this one. It's really got some pretty designs in it. I'll go through the packet and show you here. Definitely be making more projects with all of these items. Those I'll be using for some more coasters. I'm going to be making a tray with the candy canes. Haven't decided yet what to do with these ones, but I definitely will do something. And then there's Santa. You just peel off the backing, put the transfer down where you want it to sit, and then just take the little brayer that comes with the transfers and go over the top of it to release that transfer onto the item that you want it to go on. They stick well. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling to get the corner off there so I can pull the whole top sheet off. But they do stick really, really well. And I always just go over with the sheet just to make sure I've got everything down really well. And this one being a little bit bigger, I'm just going to cut it down so that it fits on the coaster. Now these were, Amazon said that in the description that these coasters were supposed to come with some little felt pieces for the bottoms, but unfortunately they weren't in there, so I am going to add some felt to the bottom so that way they don't slide around at all when they're being used. And I'm just going over the top again to make sure I got everything down and smooth and no wrinkles. And here's the other 2 that I finished. What I am doing is using the Waverly antiquing gel. I'm going to antique these. It's completely up to you, your own preference, whether you would like to antique them or not. Here's another little tag that I made with their truck transfer. And then another one I made that's a floral Christmas tree. It's really pretty. So I'm just taking a baby wipe with the antiquing on there and wiping it on. It's completely up to you how much you would want on, your preference, whether you want it really dark or light. I didn't go really, really dark with them, but I just wanted them antiqued a little bit. And another good thing is you do have to put some type of a coating on the chalk paint to seal everything. So either it's antiquing gel or your varnish or polyacrylic over the top of it to seal in that chalk paint. And here's the 4-piece coaster set. I just think they're so adorable. They are so cute. Who wouldn't want to get those for a gift? Then I painted 4 more again in the plaster, and I'm going to use the floral transfers that were in the packet. And just peel off that backing. Decide where you want the transfer to sit or lay, and then go over the top of it and push it down on there. And then there's another little coaster. And here they are all done. Now what I've gotten is a tray from the Dollar Tree in their, I don't know what they call it, bonus section or $5 section. I'm not sure what they call that area. But this, I paid $5 for this tray. I'm painting it in the color Moss by Waverly. And this covered really well. I only had to do 1 coat. And then what I'm going to do after this dries is do a antiquing whitewash, dry brushing, just to give it a little bit more dimension. This really did take the paint really well. Like I said, I only ended up having to do 1 coat. And then here I started doing the dry brushing. To dry brush, you just take the paint color that you like. You'll put some paint on it, and then you're going to dab it back off with a paper towel. You don't want the paintbrush soaking wet. You just want it to lightly have some paint on it. Again, it's personal preference whether you want to do this part or not. I don't know, for the way that the transfer has that aged look to me, I just didn't feel like the green alone was good enough, so I wanted to give it some more color in aging. When you dry brush, it goes really fast. It dries quick because the brush is fairly dry, the paint is, so it does not take long for that to finish up drying, so that way you can go on to your next step. And here I've got the candy cane transfer. Just deciding where I want to put it, lay it down. What you could do for these larger ones is, so that they don't move around on you, is you could tape around the edges if you don't feel comfortable just doing it on its own. Just put a little tape down. This goes fairly fast too. But as you can see there in the left corner, it lifts up a little bit. That's where I'm saying if you'd feel more comfortable, put some tape down just to make sure it stays in place. I think this will make a really nice little gift too, or hot cocoa. There you go. Just go back over again with the top of it and just kind of smooth around with your hands. You just want to make sure everything is down good. Just checking to make sure everything is down. And then this I do seal with the varnish by Waverly to seal it. And there you go. Thanks for watching.